Thank you so very much for joining me here for your weekly love reading. It is for April 14th through 20th, 2025. My name is Carolyn. We've been going through a process of merging together here the union and the masculine and feminine together without a third energy involved. And so this is really coming down to that seed point of where this entity energy thing got in and disrupted and separated these two energies. And so really the last layers are completing right now. We'll see if it's coming through this week that this is completed or there's more to go. We do have the Magician card, which is the one card in the tarot here. So it looks really good being the new beginning. I do feel like a lot of the spring energy, we are in April now, coming in strongly, some powers coming back. I'm hearing altering your lifestyle, something around that for the age of Aquarius is also completing or completed. So you've done a lot of changes to adjust basically to the energies. And so now you're more in your power. I see this week's a lot about being consciously in your power. We do have Venus direct now this week too. I'm seeing a lot of solar plexus energy, and then we also have the Strength card, which is the solar plexus energy here too, that lion energy. So possibly really graduating, because I think last week too, both of you were really getting this power back in your masculine energies in different ways. And so it looks like you have processed through that, both of you, and for your union here. And there is much more growth coming in. There's something coming next here as well. We also have the Eight of Wands. So this could be movement, traveling, vacations, communications. But things are now like you're ready for what's next is what it also feels like. There could be one more kind of thing to figure out here that's been hidden, that's coming to the light, but it's connected with like you're both in your union looks very stable and grounded and rooted, especially in the 5D new earth, and strong in that way that you're prepared to just transmute whatever this is. It feels like it's going to be a little bit more simple, and that you're just going to stay confident and in your power through changes. And so there could be more lifestyle changes to be adjusting to this age of Aquarius, the 5D union template as well, right? This is not the way we were raised, and the 3D matrix relationship. This is paving that new way for the new earth. So there could be some more information coming in for this. It's something about making the union more sacred, more spiritual, more, it feels like an original blueprint energy, where I'm hearing there's more sovereign authority over your union, but I'm also understanding like the maturity now. I'm hearing out of the ego, and this is where the ego was coming up to clear up the past few weeks here as well. So now it's like you're ready for more truths to surface, I feel like, through you, or more communication coming in, however it's going to play out, and then resolve. And this could be communication between the two of you, or something that's important to know within yourself about yourself, or will come in through an external awakening, something triggering it to awaken here as well. But it's a 5D consciousness about love and what your union is. So there's an alignment basically coming in now. And I think to get to this new blueprints, there's some awareness of the old blueprints. I think that is what this is consciously coming forward as, for us to, see it from a higher perspective and vantage point now, to something's got to change is what it feels like. It can't come into this. It needs to raise in vibration here. And this is what's coming to the light. I feel like these things were also like very depleting on your masculine energies. So like holding you back. And so there's some sort of, so this is the right side of the body here as well. There's some sort of completion and energetic boost, I'm going to say, of that healing process and upgrade. So I feel like you are definitely, both of you, maturing with the masculine, all part of, like, Mars is going to Leo this week on the 18th. So that carries a lot of the lion energy, the masculine, the strong masculine, and then the Lion of Judah. So yeah, tenfold is what I'm hearing. Like, things are increasing, and what is coming in, and possibly with the Magician card, like what you're creating now from this masculine, evolved masculine energies, is more secure, more foundationally stable, and more ready to develop. So this could be the next stage, the next step of your manifestations as well, that could be coming in, like you're ready to move on. Possibly the beginning here was to get this masculine power back, to bring a lot of things to the light and transmute, to see it clearly. And I feel like it's the way the Matrix has the masculine role and the ego and all of that kind of stuff we talk about, that does come up pretty often. But it's like seeing it now and saying, like, that's not how I want to behave. That's not the types of relationships I want to have. I want something more mature, more evolved, more secure, more stable here. And I can see where that doing it in the old way was not ever going to get me to the happy place, right? To that sovereign place in relationships. So I feel like it's just like adjusting to a new way. And it's just going to naturally unfold, is what it feels like. So sorry for you this week, towards your thoughts towards your counterpart. We do have man holding a heart. Very nice energies. That's number 45 with the Justice card. That's been coming through a lot, especially with the Libra full moon last week. So coming out of this Libra full moon possibly. And then we have the King of Cups. So some telomeres is what I'm hearing, DNA strands, something's concluded here with the Justice card, where either you're like aligned with this masculine, is what it feels like, and have gotten the clarity on what type of loving relationship you want to have. And this could be part of clearing away, sacrificing, right? Settling for less. Now it's like the evolved masculine energy is coming in. This is the blueprint that you want. So I think the throat chakra has been clearing. I see more the blue here sticking out in the cards with the Justice energy, and some clear knowing of the blueprints is what I'm hearing. So the blueprints have downloaded now, right? We have them. We've communicated them. We have communicated this with ourselves. We're grounding these blueprints in here as well. And it's really like a very balanced energy is what it feels like, as well as something that you desire to have in a counterpart. Balanced, loving, stable, safe, maybe like a good loving family member, good loving parent, stuff of that nature is like what you're gonna, that's the must-haves, right? That's the must-haves on your list. And so we have emotionally the 7 of Wands with the Judgment card. Justice, judgment, really powerful energies, and then patience. So something's, I think this is with the Judgment card, feels like the masculine previous, that you were the unevolved masculine. So whether it's in a growth cycle or people clearing a cycle, partnerships, however this is playing out with you, especially like foundationally, is what I keep seeing this as. Like, this is, I feel it as like the blueprints. That was the old blueprint, and now this is the new blueprint. So everything we're creating is going to be off these blueprints, right? And we're always going to refer back to the blueprint while we're creating, to make sure we're following the blueprints, right? And so this is, I feel like, what is coming in, and this old, or I shouldn't say old, let's say old earth, but the egoic, unevolved masculine here is clearing out. And I think this is what you've chosen for yourself. The 7 of Wands is like where the boundary's been created here. And now with the patience, it is about this clearing and aligning. I think it is important for you to focus on getting your masculine energy back and get your power back over relationships that made you feel powerless, possibly people and partners that have disrupted your foundation quite a bit as well, like home, assets, money, family, relationships in general, your job. It's though you're not stuck in these cycles any longer, so you can pull out of this now, and you've got more wisdom helping you with this. So it is certainly through the revelations that we've been talking about that this understanding is coming in now. So you just have the understanding, the epiphany, the awakening here that's helping you really override this whole dynamic, is what it feels like. And really, it's going to help you have closure and move on, and knowing like that is not right for you, right? You're certainly sure, and there's no way you're going to go back to that again. And so we have the 8 of Pentacles in the blocks with the 5 of Wands, and this is justice, is what I'm hearing. And then the Angel of Love. So we have a lot of this love energy, wanting a loving counterpart here. You want to love, have that. So there's it's boundaries. Keep working at your boundaries and creating what you want here, staying strong and sovereign, not settling for less. So it feels like an integration's happening with this as well. And this is like the evolved new version of you here, with an evolved 5D new earth masculine template within you now. And I'm seeing like sorcery entity right now. So I'm just clearing that. But that was like, which was a masculine sorcerer. I saw a male entity here that does witchcraft sorcery. So that could have been an underlying entity here that was controlling this masculine template through spell work and stuff like this, stuff outside of our control here. So with that clearing, it'll help free you to be your own sovereign as well with this. We have the Prince of Cups as your action steps, with the Hierophant, and then door to romance. So certainly love is what it's all about. Could be with Venus direct now, like you're ready, you've gone through the Venus retrograde lessons here around emotions, loves, partnerships, what you want, the type of emotionally fulfilling relationship that you want here as well. Seeing it from a higher perspective. And I think with the Prince of Cups, like just not settling for less. And the boundary is going to be with this Prince of Cups types of energy here. That I think even just energetically creating this boundary is going to prevent those offerings from coming in any longer, and just keeping you in that vibrational frequency of settling for less. And now we're going for more, right? More of our queen match there, the queen energy and empress energy that's come up recently. So keep going up into that, keep integrating these energies, and keep wanting the love that you should have, right? The right kind of love that you're ready to receive now here as well. So let's look at your counterpart this week. They have the 9 of Cups as their thoughts towards the union, with the Queen of Swords, and I think they had the King of Swords energy recently too. And then we have Healer of the Ages. I feel this was with the Libra full moon last week, that something cleared here emotionally too. Heart chakra, root chakra, for them to be happy, throat chakra, because they got the truth, right? So it's gone through their energetic body, and it's healing really you both from the inside out, and bringing in upgrades, essentially. Awakenings is what I'm hearing, and more love into the energies, into the chakra, into the body, into the consciousness here as well. And again, communicating this. So they're very clear, Queen of Swords. They've already moved through this decision or knowing and path, and things are moving, 8 of Wands now, and the healing's already begun here, and awakening. And I feel like it's connected with ex-partners and just basically the past. And I'm hearing sovereignty, like they're getting their confident solar plexus, they're getting all this power back, their masculine sovereignty back now. And so now they can heal. It could be inner child, connected to inner child healing as well. Three of Pentacles here in their emotions with the Three of Swords. Yep. And the World. So the end here of that heartbreak, and they're processing through it basically here, but really good to see. This week is certainly emotional and helping heal. So they're going through a healing process. You're opening up to knowing the love you want, the type of partner you want here. They are becoming, through the healing process, this man holding the heart here for you, right? As well here, this King of Cups that's balanced and stable and in a healthy place here. So energies are coming in here. The Justice, the Queen of Swords, the divine intervention here, and removal of energies and people, cords, contracts, all that sort of thing, entities, which we saw earlier, putting an end to this now. So they're processing through their emotions here. And their blocks, we have the Wheel card. So Six of Wands, victory here, public recognition, victory with attachments. So these attachments are what they're clearing, and they're ending this week before they can proceed to the victory, to the next step that's coming in here, the next stage, the next offering, opportunity of your union. This could be the more of the two of you coming together here as well as sovereign, reconnecting here from this. So it's if you were together and then had up time apart here, coming back together, both more independent, more no codependency, independent, sovereign in your power, in your authority here as individuals. So you both have a healed masculine and are coming together. That's going to create a beautiful power couple here as well. So they're clearing out the attachments, especially heart chakra and their emotions. So they have the Four of Cups as their action steps this week. So this is more help coming in to free them from these three number threes I keep seeing. So the Three of Swords, partners, people, the past, what they've walked away from, what's ended, the Ten of Pentacles, and then the throat chakra. And I was coughing again in this reading too. I've been coughing in pretty much the past 3-4 weeks of readings. So I know the throat chakra is clearing so that this new divine assignment can come in, and again, it's the blueprints come in through and express through the throat chakra. So we just basically are getting more of an expanded consciousness and awakening happening here, and a healing, and it's helping us, like the growth to bring in new information is what it feels like. There's space for new information to come in. And that's helping you both heal and upgrade now. And so the final outcome of what the two of you are processing through this week, we have the Angel of Balance with the Seven of Pentacles and Seven of Swords. Sevens are my dark feminine Jezebel numbers. So Seven of Swords is also energy vampires, types of people. Contracts with the devil is what I'm hearing. So these could be, again, we've been clearing that, especially in the extended readings, the people the devil sends to you, that seed point, repeated pattern that plays out. So I'm hearing your children are safe under God, and this will heal through the chakra system, heal the physical body as well, to reverse aging through the telomeres, through the DNA, light body upgrades as well. So, and more information is coming in. This could be, it's coming like directly into the brain, into the glands. So this is the next thing to grow, evolve, expand here. And it's a leveling up. It's a revelation, again, is what I'm hearing. And like there's more to come through this here, which good things to come. Seven of Pentacles is also speaking of that, but you're going to come out of this like more in your power, more capable of creating what you want in life, getting it right, and protecting yourself, and having strong authority, independence over your life and your union and your family and each other. And this is where God wants you to be, is what I'm hearing as well here. So the Seven of Swords depletion is what we'll focus on clearing in the extended reading. this week. So if you'd like to join us, and if any other entities or sorcery and stuff shows up, we'll definitely clear all of that out, get that balance here so that this can continue on for the two of you. And we'll also get more cards. We're working with the Take Me Home Oracle card deck here this week. So we'll go deeper into the reading and do the shamanic God code healing for you both in your union. And it goes to your ancestors and future generations as well. So if you'd like to join us there, the link is down below. And if you need support, we've got private one-on-one sessions open as well. If you need support with your union or any other area of your life, the link is down below. Have a very blessed week. Take care.